All right, everyone, buckle up. We're going deep into the world of AI today.
Diving headfirst into the future.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, the future of AI is looking pretty wild. We're talking AI frontiers level stuff here, folks.
Yeah, we've got some serious breakthroughs to unpack, things that sound like they belong in a sci-fi movie.
Well, like AI in space, quantum computing, and even a whole new way of thinking about AI ethics. It's mind-blowing, and it's happening right now.
So where do we even begin?
Well, how about we blast off with AI in space? AI Frontiers talks about AstroGuide, something NASA's cooking up.
Oh yeah, AstroGuide.
It's basically like giving astronauts a super smart sidekick.
A brilliant problem solver right there with them in the spacecraft.
I imagine you're millions of miles from Earth, something goes haywire, and instead of twiddling your thumbs waiting for instructions,
You've got AI on board that can analyze the situation in a snap and point you to a solution.
boom, problem solved.
Exactly. And that's precisely what AstroGuide aims to do, give astronauts a level of autonomy we haven't seen before.
So they can handle things on their own without having to phone home every 5 minutes.
Precisely. It'll have access to this massive database, able to offer solutions in real time to all sorts of problems, technical glitches, medical emergencies, you name it.
Like a walking, talking encyclopedia, but for space.
Think about a mission to Mars. If AstroGuide can help astronauts deal with the unexpected without constant communication with Earth,
It's a game changer.
makes those missions a whole lot safer.
It really makes you wonder, with AI as our co-pilot, how far can we go? I mean, where are the limits?
Well, and it's not just about space exploration. AI Frontiers also talks about some huge developments in quantum AI.
Now, I'll be honest, quantum physics, it kind of makes my brain melt a little.
It's a wild world for sure.
But essentially, we're talking about computers that are like light years ahead of what we use now in terms of speed and power.
It's hard to even wrap your head around it. It's a whole different ballgame.
So how does this quantum AI stuff actually work?
Well, one breakthrough they highlight is this quantum machine learning algorithm that is just phenomenal at recognizing patterns.
Patterns.
Yeah, like imagine trying to find a specific grain of sand on a beach.
Okay, I'm listening.
A normal computer, it'd have to sift through every single grain one by one, right? But a quantum computer...
You could scan the whole beach at once.
Exactly. It's mind-blowing how fast these things can process information.
So problems that would have taken years to solve.
We could potentially crack them in a fraction of the time. It's that powerful.
Okay, now that's something I can get excited about.
Think about drug discovery, for example. We could analyze millions of potential drug compounds practically instantly.
So we could find cures for diseases way faster.
Exactly. Or take climate modeling. With quantum AI, we could create super detailed simulations to really understand how our climate's changing.
And find better ways to fix it.
Precisely. It's like having a crystal ball for the planet. But with all this power comes a big question. How do we make sure we're using it for good?
Right, because with great power comes great responsibility, or however that saying goes. That's where the ethical side of things comes in, right?
Absolutely. And that's why AI Frontiers also brings up the European Union's new ethical framework for AI. It's all about keeping this technology in check.
Keeping it in check, how so?
Well, they're focusing on transparency, making sure we understand how AI systems work and how they make decisions.
So we're not just blindly trusting a black box.
Exactly. Then there's fairness. We need to make sure AI doesn't perpetuate existing biases or create new ones.
AI should be fair to everyone, no matter who they are.
And finally, accountability. We need to be able to pinpoint who's responsible when things go wrong and how we can fix them.
Makes sense. We can't just let AI run wild without any rules.
Absolutely. So it's not just about being wowed by what AI can do. It's about making sure it's used ethically and responsibly. And the fact that these discussions are happening on a global scale,
It gives me hope.
it shows we're taking this seriously.
We're at this turning point where we get to shape the future of AI. We can make sure it's a force for good in the world.
It's an exciting time, full of possibilities.
What about you? What part of AI's future are you most curious about?
For me, it's the potential for collaboration, how AI and humans can work together to solve some of our biggest challenges.
AI is a partner, not a replacement. I like that. Well, folks, there you have it. A glimpse into the incredible world of AI. It's a world full of wonder, potential, and a whole lot of ethical questions we need to keep asking. But one thing's for sure. AI is changing the world as we know it.
And it's up to us to make sure that change is for the better.
So what are your thoughts? What role do you see AI playing in your life? Think about it. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Until then, keep exploring.